Hello students, I am Dr. Himanshu Kandpal, Assistant Professor English, Government MS College for Women, Bikaner. Yesterday we have started the essay The Spectator Club by Richard Steele, and we have discussed the introduction to the author and the summary of the essay The Spectator Club. Today we are going to discuss the spectator and its character types. Steele pictured five men who moved in different spheres of life and could uphold different opinions on social and moral questions. The first is Sir Roger de Coverley. He is a man of naturally strong intelligence and physical vigor, whose enthusiasm for life has been temporarily blasted by a rather mysterious love affair. He overflows with loving kindness, and his long career of feudal autocracy has only added a touch of independence and eccentricity to his benevolence. So, Sir Roger de Coverley. He is a gentleman from Worcestershire. He is a kind of a person who thinks the world is in the wrong, though his fine behavior have never gained him enemies. It is said of him that he was cheated in love by a beautiful widow. He grew up serious for a year and a half but returned to his original self. He is then a 56-year-old gentleman, cheerful and gay, a great lover of mankind, and keeps good company. This is the character sketch of Sir Roger de Coverley. Then there is a Captain Sentry, a man of unquestioned energy, ability, and personality, courage, who has retired from the army because he lacks the gift of self advertisement. Yet he does not spend his time in detracting from the success of other soldiers, like the major of whom Bickerstaff had heard, but has withdrawn to the social pleasures of London and resigned himself good humouredly to a life of leisurely obscurity. Uh, we can say he's a gentleman of great courage. Who? The Captain Sentry. During his career in military life, he has been a part of many adventures. He left the army because he never got the fruits of his meritorious service in the army. Though he is a very frank military officer and commanded many persons in military and also obeyed his superior. Next, we will discuss about a lawyer. There's a lawyer, a man of sharp wit and clear understanding. There is a lawyer who has no taste for his profession, for the profession of law, and resides at the inner temple to obey the direction of an old some father. Yet, instead of wasting his life, he devotes his ample leisure to Aristotle, Longinus, and the theatre. As I've already told you, he is a man of sharp wit and clear understanding, though he was more interested in the study of drama. He was never interested in studying of law. He liked to read great books and was a good critic. Another member of the Spectator Club is Will Honeycomb the Fop. Willie Honeycomb the Fop had been for centuries a butt in comedy and satire. Will is portrayed as vain and worldly, so a fop must always seems to the serious middle class but not as depraved. He is the best of his type, a brilliant talker with a kind heart and an irresistible charm of manner. Will Honeycomb, he is always preferred by women, and his way of talking always enlivened the conversations among the groups, among the people he walked in. He has a fun loving nature. Then, the spirit of the spectator is most clearly seen in the figure of Sir Andrew Freeport, the merchant. Andrew Freeport, he was a merchant of great eminence in the city of London. A person of great experience, an original thinker who believes in integrity and industry. He feels that what helps an individual to become successful will help the nation to become successful also. So, commerce was, however, now a great power in society and politics. Merchants were ambassadors of civilization and had developed intellect so as to control distinct and it seems mysterious sources of wealth by a stroke of the pen. Thanks to the coffee houses, merchants now had the opportunity of coming to understand their own importance through mutual discussion. Sir Andrew is not a wit. His conversation abounds in homely phrases. His mind is not stored with the wisdom of the books, yet he has made himself an original thinker with ideas not fettered by tradition, but derived from experience in trait and expressed with the lucidity of conviction. This is all about the character types who moved in the London society during the time of Richard Steele. Though these all are fictional characters, yet Richard Steele paints a very good picture of all its character types, whether it is Sir Roger de Coverley, whether it is the military gentleman, whether it is a lawyer, or or he talks about the uh, country fop Will Honeycomb, or talks about a merchant Andrew Freeport. This is all for today's video. In the next video, we are going to discuss some more things related to the essay The Spectator Club by Richard Steele.